video, I'm about to prove the fact that fucking PC players get it so easy. Like, all you have to do is just, like, fucking constantly click. There you go. Easy building. Like, it's pretty easy. With their hand, which is fairly easy. Seriously, you could build a structure so fast. Like, I still like PC players because they're naturally the best ones, but just hearing people say that actually average PC players are better than like our average PC players are as good as your best players that you could have on console. That's because we're restricted like mega hard. We can't just be running and out of the middle of nowhere we see an enemy. If I were to go in the center of the street and we're in tilted, I can't just go like that. Like, if I were to do it here, I'll grab my controller. If I were to try to do that on controller, that'd be like more difficult. See how I have that restriction? I can only turn so fast. Like, yeah, it's still pretty good. Like, I still prefer playing on controller because I prefer to learn what's better and what's made for the actual console. I also do this time to time. Just kind of have to place full, like, just build out, and then do that, and then if you have to, place a wall here. But like, I could probably do that even on keyboard and mouse, to be honest, except it'd just be slightly more difficult because I have to do that and I'm not used to this yet. And then it's because they have preset buttons as well. Well, that's kind of proving in a way what PC players can do. But I am going to practice building on a controller. I'm showing like just builds that are pretty easy to do with keyboard and mouse. And plus another thing is, like, you use keyboard and mouse. When you hold it, it's not straight. When you just do this, those are kind of straight bullets, but when you do it on here, it probably is the same thing. I just feel as if it spreads more. Something I always do just to make friends upset is just like, not on keyboard and mouse, of course, just on a controller. It also annoys me how Xbox players say that they're restricted and their analog sticks are too far and that's why they can't play that well. It's like, well, if you're gonna complain that much about consoles easier to play on, then just fucking buy a PlayStation or something. Stop complaining about it and just fix the problem. Except PC, 100%, they get it easy. Like, easy to a point where you, like, don't even have to try anymore. But you know, unless you're Ninja, of course, you have to fucking hit the most simplest snipes that even PlayStation or even Xbox players could hit, but no. You have to fucking... Apparently you have to be like really high into the level if you want to be able to do that shit. Like, just doing that's easy. Like, it's easy on anything, it's just like, you actually have to travel through because you don't have it set to that. Okay, there we go. You didn't want to change material. Something I do on controllers with this. Wait, I fucked it up. And then it allows me to do this fact. Skirt. You don't really even have to try to build. It's just so simple. See, because I found out how simple it is on keyboard and mouse. That's why before I actually did go to keyboard and mouse for some time. How simple and easy it was, but then I gave up on that. It got boring. And plus sometimes when you get like nervous and stuff, and it's just like you versus another person, and it's like playing squad or something, and you start to jitter up, you can kind of fuck yourself by that. Like building one by ones, I could quickly just build out here, and then even if you have to fix it, it's just very simple. Or if, like I always do. Like, look at that. That's a lot of one by ones. And knowing since the fact that Ninja always has to say one thing and Epic does so knowing Epic, they're probably gonna fix the fact that shotguns are gonna do slightly better than before, but like knowing Epic, they're gonna slightly is like a big thing for them. But Ninja was talking about like just cause he lost a few games well, he didn't lose a few games. He just lost games for 3 hours straight and didn't pull any more dubs. Like, he was struggling that bad. He was saying how Epic needs to get rid of the fact that, like, they need to get rid of a lot of glitches and bugs in this game, but like still, those are just broken. I don't know. The game's kind of stupid in its own way. But even sniping's pretty easy. Like, all you do, like, imagine there's a guy right there. There you go. Like, you control it with your hand, so you could see someone just like that. That's why professional players always get those like that, like just snap hits, or like when they're behind them, just do that. It's because they have a snap. They could just do a quick snap up. For me, that's as fast as I could really go, because these are my settings for that. But it's still ridiculous. Something I also play is the GTA 5, but you know, GTA 5 is never the greatest game to play all the time, but it's something that really does get time to fly by. See, like, I could do... Ow. I could do... like, the double staircase, and then... like that, but... it's just more difficult. And then if I were to continue on keyboard and mouse, all you do is... like, it's so simple. But something I can't really fully... actually, I've never tried. Let me see. Okay, see, yeah, I would mess up, but on this, just... oh, wow, I messed up on here as well. I didn't want to even land here. Okay, well, that's all I was doing.